Ajamila's redemption, the power of one holy name. Long ago, in the sacred land of Kanyakubja, modern-day Kannauj, India, lived a virtuous Brahmin named Ajamila. He was gentle, truthful, and devoted to the service of Lord Vishnu. His life was guided by discipline and righteousness. Every morning, he performed prayers and served his parents with love. But fate had something different in store for him: the fall of Ajamila. One day, while collecting fruits and flowers for his daily worship, Ajamila saw a scene that changed his destiny. He witnessed a woman of ill character embracing a drunkard on the roadside. That single sight planted a seed of lust and weakness in his mind. Gradually, Ajamila lost control over his senses. He began to think of the woman again and again until he forgot his duties, his prayers, and even his family. Finally, he abandoned his virtuous wife and parents, went to live with that woman, and spent his days in indulgence and dishonesty. Years passed. Once a pure soul, Ajamila became a sinner, a gambler, a liar, and a thief. He fathered several children, the youngest of whom he named Nārāyaṇa, unknowingly after the Supreme Lord. The moment of death. When Ajamila was 88 years old, he fell gravely ill. As he lay dying on his bed, he suddenly saw two terrifying messengers of Yama, the god of death, approaching with ropes and fierce expressions. Their presence filled the room with fear. Ajamila realized the weight of his sins, his heart filled with terror and regret. In helplessness, he called out the name of his beloved little son, beckoned index pointing right, Nārāyaṇa, come here, my son. But though he meant his child, the divine sound of Nārāyaṇa echoed as the holy name of the Lord himself. Divine intervention. The moment he uttered Nārāyaṇa, four radiant beings appeared, the Vishnudutas, the messengers of Lord Vishnu, shining with heavenly light. They stopped the Yamadutas from taking his soul. The Yamadutas protested. He is a sinner. He deserves punishment. The Vishnudutas replied calmly, yes, he sinned, but by uttering the holy name of the Lord with sincerity, he has purified his heart. The power of the divine name is greater than any sin. The Yamadutas bowed and left. Ajamila, still alive, realized what had happened. Tears of repentance filled his eyes. He left home, went to the holy city of Haridwar, and spent the rest of his days chanting the Lord's name with love and devotion. When he died years later, he saw the Vishnudutas again, smiling and carrying him in a divine chariot to Vaikuntha, the eternal abode of Lord Vishnu. Moral of the story. 1. Even the greatest sinner can be redeemed through sincere remembrance of God. 2. The divine name holds the power to purify the heart. 3. It is never too late to return to the path of righteousness. 4. Repentance, faith, and devotion can erase lifetimes of sin.